Hey, what's up, hey, Skippy? How are you? It is the 2nd of January. Wow, we made it. And Duncan stopped working. Here, I thought I had a perpetual motion machine. Turns out, there's no such thing. This guy's just a drunk. He only drinks pure moonshine or potato vodka. So let's see if we can get this drunk back in action. Let's wet his whistle. Hopefully this will help him with his drinking problem. It's not that he really has a drinking problem. It's just his. That's the whole thing. It's like when you're drinking, it's not really the problem. Drinking's the solution for not being drunk. So how is it a drinking problem? I do not know. I do know that I got some Chinese food. I want the Jack in the Box because I got a cheap soda. Duncan, what's up, bud? I think what you gotta do is you gotta give him a jump start. So you gotta grab him by his goose end and get the juices flowing. Because this dude got this vein that goes straight up his body. Should start seeing the blue coming through. But this is not Jesus or God doing this. This is just science and chemistry. That's all it is. Just nothing too big. Just it's not going. Hold on. You're supposed to go up and out. Huh. It took me years to crack the code on this little contraption right here. Ah, there's my scissors. Okay, I was wondering where they went. Alright, let's see if Duncan gets his groove back. Alright, Duncan. I'll move you over here. You're gonna get your drink on. I'm gonna get my grub on. And I want to wish everybody Happy New Year. I slept through the New Year, which is pretty typical for me nowadays. That's all I do is sleep. I'm very good at it. I'm going to start putting it on my resume. Like, if you have a job for, like, a mattress tester or something, I will send you my resume. Got all the goodies I got. The sriracha sauces. I got a fork, just for the fork of it. One time I got one, it didn't have a fortune in it. And that was unfortunate. Chopsticks are the best. How's your drink there, donkey? Alright, so I guess we're supposed to talk about what we're going to do differently in 2026, or what I call resolutions and what have you. Mind you, one of my resolutions is just to stay awake. I would love to just stay awake. I've been having a problem with it recently, and it sucks. I would love to just stay awake. Because I will wake up for about 15-20 minutes, and then my body just goes into shutdown. And it's like, you're going back to sleep, bitch. And then it does. And I go to sleep for like 6 to 8 hours. And then I wake up again for like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, get some medication, get a snack. So, Let's put on the non-racist Asian glasses. These are not racist because they are made in China. But, so, I was actually going to go out and do comedy tonight, but it's raining and I ain't getting paid, so I'm like, fuck it. I'll go next time. But I think just for shits and giggles, I'm going to start doing something on Monday nights to try to keep myself up. What I think I'm going to do, Monday nights, I'm going to go to the comedy store. I figure I might as well start using their stage again to practice, because I need to come back out. Comedy's awful right now. I think my style of comedy needs to come back. What style of comedy is that? Jokes. Ow. Like there's that old line, it's like, what's the difference between a stand-up comic and a comedian? If I'm not mistaken, a stand-up comic says a stand-up comic says things funny. A comedian says funny things. Sure. Here's what I'm getting at though. Back in the 80s, the early 80s, rap music was just getting its foothold. But there was a underlying factor in hip-hop that kind of made it worth fighting for. And Run DMC put out this jam called Sucka MCs, which basically said, you know, a lot of motherfuckers on the microphone, but you ain't saying shit. So, I just gotta come out. I ain't saving comedy, no way. Comedy don't need me worth a shit. I just need to get out there and show these mother effers that you might be funny, but you ain't as funny as me. I remember one time we're out in Arizona. We're doing a naughty show. I used to play this character named Bunny Fever. I used to wear a bunny suit, make people laugh. It was a lot of fun. Very good time. But there was one time in specific where I made a woman laugh so hard that she ran out of the room. And as she ran out of the room, there was a trail of pee behind her. Because I bring thunder, baby. I won't make you pee your pants, girl. So, it's going to be skippysimon versus an army of Sucka MCs. Suckers. Like, I'm talking like. Yeah, I was telling my friends I was thinking of taking my name off the wall at the Comedy Store. Because I thought it was punk rock if I did that. That'd be punk rock. You know? So many young entertaining individuals. Wasting their time to try to get in this shit house for no pay and little stage time. But regardless, I'm gonna start going back. Like I said, I told my friend I was gonna take my name off the wall at the Comedy Store, and he's like, I thought it was punk rock. He goes, you know what's even more punk rock? Leaving it on there. I was like, yeah, it's pretty punk. Nobody can rub it in their faces. But so I think my new Monday nights are going to be go down to the Comedy Store, sign in for the pop-ins, because that's what you got to do. And then I will leave. I will go to Dave & Buster's and do karaoke for a couple hours. Because I know I go back to the Comedy Store. Those fucking assholes. They put me at the end of the list every fucking time. Which is fine. Gives me time to sell weed to people. Or as I call it, merch. But, so I'm going to leave the Comedy Store, go do karaoke, because I tell, like, this one comedian came up to me, and he goes, I took your advice. I go, what advice was that? He goes, to build stage confidence, go do karaoke. And I was like, yeah, that is definitely some advice that I've given. I'm glad it worked. As I tell people, I'm not, like, comedy's a lot like being a chef. You gotta whip up something tasty and fast. But, just like being a chef, a lot of it is in the performance and the delivery. How good does it look when you plate it? Oh, I'm getting full. But what I mean by that is you can tell your jokes like a comedian or you can tell your jokes like a rock star. That's why I do karaoke. Because karaoke gives you the opportunity to be a rock star. Now, if I were going up on stage with the same attitude that I had at karaoke, which is, hey, I'm up here and I'm going to rock this bitch, then that's the same thing you can do when you're on stage at the comedy club. I'm trying to think what songs I want to do. They have a really, really bad selection of songs that Dave and Buster's. Like, they have no Queen, no Led Zeppelin, but they got, like, really crazy selections. Like, they have The Damned. I want to sing Love Song so bad. I want to sing, what's it called? New Rose. I love that song. Is she really going out with him? Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move you. I always thought that the beginning of that song sounded like the juicy fruit ads from when I was growing up, but that's just me. But I still got my joke writing skills are fucking unparalleled. I use the KISS method. To me, it's art. It's the art of joke writing. I'm a very good artist. Because a lot of comics out there ain't telling jokes or having these rants and, soapboxing themselves. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's a comedy show, not a TED Talk, bitch. We get it. You don't like trans people because you got drunk and you picked one up one night. We get it. We get it. You were drunk and you touched a girl's dick. We get it. So, that's the whole thing. Comedy is supposed to be funny. Comedy is supposed to be funny, so make it funny. It's like what Misty Shores used to tell me all the time. It's like, do not encourage bad comedy. You shouldn't. Bad comedy is not art. Like, bad comedy is like taggers. They're everywhere. Bad comedy. Writing's on the wall. There's bad bad taggers everywhere. But the true artists are the ones that stand out. They go above just vandalism. They go bomb a bridge, or they go and, hit up a train yard. Like, there's this one graffiti writer. His name's Hopes. My God, that dude is everywhere. Like, there's at least 6 places in Hollywood with his name on it, and fuck yeah. Good for you, buddy. I seen him out in the middle of nowhere, out in Adelanto, California. But the fact that he's dedicated to the craft, he gets his name everywhere, you know? That's the other thing I want to do is I think I just want to treat my comedy as graffiti. And I gotta find a way to not get kicked off TikTok. Because I do these, like, anti-right-wing, anti-white supremacy, and anti-Christian religious bullshit. Kindness leads to happiness every day of the week. Look at that. I was just telling one of the dudes that lives in my building, he's like, how do you always find good parking? I'm like, karma, bro. Like, I'm nice to everybody. It's what there's that book that people talk about all the time. Saying it's like the best book ever written, but they never read it. They go someplace every week, have some jagoff read it, give his interpretation of what this means and that means. What was that book called? It's called the Bible. Yeah. The whole doing to others crap. I've been doing that my whole life. Like, that's all you really need from the Bible. Like, the rest is just bullshit. It was so funny. My mom and we got into an argument about the Bible. And I asked her, I go, how come you never went to church when we were growing up? Well, Mom was excommunicated from the Roman Catholic Church for marrying a Jew. That's probably why. But anyhow, I've never seen a Bible in our house growing up. We didn't even have a Torah in our house. I grew up, I was supposed to, because Mom got kicked out of Hebrew school. Mom got kicked out of church for marrying a Jew. Technically, I was supposed to be Roman Catholic because you're supposed to take religion from the mom. I ended up going to Hebrew school starting at like age 6. And I was done with it. I did not like it from the get-go. I thought it was the dumbest shit ever. Even I knew at a young age that this was just dumb stories, stupid fiction, mythology that people take too seriously. It's just, fuck. I was like, I would always ask the rabbis, like, what is this shit? And that's what happened when I got kicked out. I got kicked out for eating bacon in class, protesting kosher, took off my yarmulke. I was just done with it. I just didn't want to be there anymore. But, yeah, religion taught me that I don't need religion. Nobody does. The world would be such a better place without religion. Like, religion sucks. We have holy wars that have been going on for thousands of years. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Your God's an asshole. So are you, by the way. But, anyway, 2026, I'm going to try to encourage. I have to figure out a new strategy for social media because I'm bad with it. And it's the only way that you can make it. Sucks. I'm not good. I've been kicked off of every platform. Friendster, MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit. Yeah, I don't know. I say some controversial things, I think. Mostly against white people, and they can't handle it. White people are so fucking fragile. But Skippy, you're white. No, I'm not. I don't claim white. I claim human. I'm much better there. I don't like these white people. They're so fucking white and Christian and stupid and just dumb, and they think that they're going to heaven. Shut the fuck up. Stupid white people. Am I racist? Yes. I can't stand the human race. So fucking dumb. Been on this planet for tens of thousands of years. Still can't figure out how to get the fuck along. Religion ain't helping. Whatever. I'm just ranting at this point. Anyhow, I had Chinese food. This is 2026. And like I said, I wrote 2 great jokes today. My mom was dying. I still got the power of the jokage. And like I said, Monday I'm going to go to karaoke at Dave & Buster's with my friend. And then I'm going to go to the Comedy Store and rock that bitch, because you suck at MCs, man. I'm coming after you, all you bitches. That's right. And I gotta utilize just like social media, TikTok, YouTube, all that shit. I gotta figure out how to fucking do it, because I am not good at it. I hate this shit. I hate being on computers. I'd rather go run around and fucking feed squirrels and look at birds. There's so much life out there. Like, it cracks me up how much people ignore life because they're too busy looking at their phones. And it's like, no, go. Get off your phone. Go run around in the rain. Like I just did. I just got back from the rain. I love the rain. I was walking down Cahuenga, and some woman stepped out of her apartment. Was like, in the rain, beautiful. I'm like, yeah, I love it. It reminds me of living in Korea. It reminds me of springtime in Pittsburgh, sitting on my grandfather's front porch in Squirrel Hill and just enjoying the rain coming down and how beautiful it sounds. Hey, is that right, Duncan? But yeah, and also I just didn't want to. I didn't want to go out in the rain tonight, be cold, miserable, when I can be warm and asleep. So yeah, this officially kicks off on Monday. I'm not going to do anything. I gotta go in next week for more medical stuff. Yeah, it's another reason why I'm getting back on stage too, because I'm gonna probably be dead. So I gotta like do something. That's like such a sad truth for me. Like, yep, this heart thing sucks. But what I love is they keep wanting to keep me alive, and I love that about the VA hospital. Thank you, VA hospital. You are my favorite. You are my best friend. I love you. But yeah, I just got 2 notifications. I got to go back to the VA hospital twice this week, which is fine by me because that means 2 opportunities to have French toast. The VA hospital here in Los Angeles has the most decadent French toast outside of Porto's. Porto's has the best French toast. If you know, you know. Have you been to Porto's? If you haven't, you're missing out. I like the one in Burbank. I enjoy the one in Glendale. I haven't been to any of the other ones, but I need to go. But anyhow. Porto's, delicious. French toast, amazing. Gotta go to Porto's, get fresh toast. But yeah, I gotta go to the VA hospital this week, get fresh toast. And I gotta get ready to go in the hospital again. But like I said, another reason why I'm getting back on stage is I'm gonna die. So I might as well piss a lot of people off in the process. My goal is to have nobody at my funeral. It's my goal. Nobody. I don't even want my family showing up. You know why? Because I don't want to ruin their day. Ain't that right, Duncan? Duncan? very good. All right. That's enough about me. So tell me about your day. All right, I'm out of here. Just letting you know, Sucka MCs 2026. Get out of here, bitches. That's the Rogan Sphere, the Kill Tonys, all you jagoffs. My time to shine. I will light myself on fire at some point, I promise. I will, I promise. All right. But I got to figure out like how to do social media again because I thought that I was going to do this one-man sausage party thing. Didn't work out. Got kicked off TikTok. I'm practically kicked off at Instagram. So, I got to figure it out. I got to make everything work cohesively into like one uniform package, like skippysimon comedy. It's just so fucking generic. I'll figure it out. What's in a name? What does it matter? Anyhow, you have a great day. Stay awesome. I'll talk to you later. Bye.